If your Power BI numbers are wrong, then the relationship between tables might be the reason. Let's fix that today. Imagine you have multiple tables loaded in your Power BI desktop and you want to create a dashboard using all these tables. Then establishing the right relationship between these tables becomes the vital requirement. Establishing relationship between tables is also called cardinalities. And based on cardinalities, we have 4 types of relationship. One to many to one to one, and many to many. Imagine you have 2 tables, customer and sales table. One customer might have many sales and you want to see that each customer has generated how many sales. In this case, you'd like to establish a relationship between these 2 tables. Now, one important rule before you establish the relationship that you must have one common column between these tables. And that is what we're going to call joining key. In our customer and sales table, we have a joining key called customer ID. We have customer ID in customer table as well as in sales table. And our requirement was to say that each customer has generated how many sales. In that case, we are going to establish one to many relationship between these 2 tables. So one side of this relationship would lie on the side of customer table because it has unique customer IDs, and the many side of the relationship would lie on sales table because sales table might have different customer IDs because we might have many sales with respect to one customer. So that becomes one very important rule when you are actually establishing this relationship, that the one side of table should not have any duplicate values. It should only have unique values, and the many side of the table can have duplicate values. Then comes many to one relationship. Technically, it's same as one to many, just the view has changed. Now the relationship is flowing from many to one. So now you're looking from the point of view of sales table. Again, same rule, many side of the table can have duplicate values. So now we have sales table on the many side, and in the sales table, you might have duplicate joining keys as well. And at the one side of the table, the joining key should have only unique values. Now comes the third type of relationship, which is many to many. Warning, it comes with a lot of ambiguity and performance issues. Now, as the name suggests, it's many to many. So both sides of joining keys can have duplicate values. For example, one student can enroll in multiple courses and one course can have multiple students. This causes duplicate keys on the both sides of the tables, creating a many-to-many relationship. The best way to deal with it, have a bridge table between them and then establish the relationship. And this brings to our last type of relation, which is one-to-one. Now, this is very rarely being used in the corporate world. We use this type of relationship only when we have both the tables having unique values. For example, you have a customer table where you have customer ID, customer name, and then another table which has sensitive information of the customer like the PAN card number or the date of birth. Now, of course, one customer will only have one date of birth and one PAN card. So these kinds of tables, if you have in your data, then you are going to establish one-to-one relationship. If you have wrong numbers in your Power BI, now is the time to check the relationship between the tables. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.